We have another 20 awesome facts for you today. We hope they all fascinate you and that you enjoy discovering new information. What country has the most pyramids? Sudan has more pyramids than Egypt, but the numbers aren't even close. While 138 pyramids have been discovered in Egypt, Sudan boasts around 255. What parts of the body have no blood supply? The cornea is the clear part of the eye that covers the pupil and other parts of the eye. Cartilage and the cornea are the only types of tissue in the human body that do not contain blood vessels. We can only use a small fraction of Earth's water. You may know that 71% of the planet's surface is covered in water. However, humans can use only 0.007% of that water. That's because only about 2.5% of Earth's water is freshwater, and only 1% of that is accessible. The rest makes up of glaciers and snowfields. It takes a drop of water 90 days to travel the length of the Mississippi River. It is 2,340 miles long and the third largest watershed in the world. That's one long stretch of water. So long that it takes one drop of water approximately 90 days to travel its entire length. Japan has the most vending machines in the world. That's one for every 40 people in the country. Most sell various types of beverages, while others feature ice cream, noodles, and disposable cameras. Peanuts aren't technically nuts. They're legumes, like peas. A nut is only a nut if it's a hard-shelled dry fruit or seed with a separable rind or shell and interior kernel. That means walnuts, almonds, cashews, and pistachios aren't nuts either. They're seeds. Armadillo shells are bulletproof. One Texas man was hospitalized when a bullet he shot at an armadillo ricocheted off the animal and hit him in the jaw. Cats have fewer toes on their back paws. Like most four-legged mammals, they have 5 toes on the front, but their back paws only have 4 toes. Scientists think the 4-toed back paws might help them run faster. Perfectly fascinating. People once ate arsenic to improve their skin. You've probably heard about how a lot of Victorian cosmetics were riddled with arsenic. There were also products on the market in the late 19th century, like Dr. James P. Campbell's safe arsenic complexion wafers, that were meant to be eaten. They claimed to get rid of freckles, blackheads, and other facial disfigurements. Blue whales eat 500,000 calories in one mouthful. Those 457,000 calories are more than 240 times the energy the whale uses to scoop those krill into its mouth. That tiny pocket in jeans is for. It was designed to store pocket watches. The original jeans had only 4 pockets, that tiny pocket, plus 2 more on the front and just 1 in the back. Only a quarter of the Sahara Desert is sandy. Most of it is covered in gravel, though it also contains mountains and oases. And here's another geographical fact that everyone gets wrong: it isn't the world's largest desert, it is Antarctica. Bananas grow upside down. So most people peel them upside down. Naturally, they grow outward from their stems, but that means their bottoms actually face the sky. As they get bigger, the fruits turn toward the sun, forming that distinctive curve. The word fizzle started as a type of fart. In the 1400s, it meant to break wind quietly. Europeans were scared of eating tomatoes when they were introduced. The seeds were brought to Europe in 1519 with the intent of the fruits being used ornamentally. By the 1700s, aristocrats started eating tomatoes, but they were convinced the fruits were poisonous because people would die after eating them. In reality, the acidity from the tomatoes brought out the lead in their pewter plates, and they actually died of lead poisoning. The inventor of the microwave appliance received only $2 for his discovery. Percy Spencer was working as a researcher in radar research when he noticed that the radio waves he was generating melted the candy bar in his pocket. He had the idea to make a metal box using microwaves to heat food, but his company was the one to file the patent. That was in 1945, and he received a $2 bonus but never any royalties. Frankenstein's creature is a vegetarian. Both Victor Frankenstein and Creature are fictional characters in Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. In the classic novel, Creature says he eats acorns and berries for sufficient nourishment. You should share this with your vegetarian friends. Medical errors are a top cause of death. According to a Johns Hopkins research team, 250,000 deaths in the United States are caused by medical errors each year. This makes medical error the third leading cause of death in the country. Sloths have more neck bones than giraffes. There are more bones in the neck of a sloth than a giraffe. There are 7 vertebrae in the neck of a giraffe, and in most mammals, there are 10 in a sloth's neck. Fact: ancient Egyptians used dead mice to ease toothaches. In ancient Egypt, people put a dead mouse in their mouth if they had a toothache. Mice were also used as a warts remedy in Elizabethan England. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe and click notifications so you will be updated when we post new videos.